Get back to work. Go on.
Hey everybody, Gears here with a lot of construction going on in the background. So yesterday I hit all this. Pretty much all the color's gone that matters. And there's still some little spots of red here and there. That'll be okay. I'll just go real heavy on the whites and try not to sand down too hard. Speaking to that, this panel was cracked here. I started sanding down further and further. Now I'm down to below the original paint, way back when. The back here is looking pretty good. I may extend the red stripes all the way down, probably. However, I have to get the angles correct. So there's going to be a yellow stripe that comes off of the head brake light there, down that way, so I'm going to have to re-angle the reds to match that. Then the entire thing, pretty much out to here, goes yellow. I'll either follow the line here or just do the entire bumper yellow again. Yeah, I think an all-yellow bumper, or bringing the edges of the yellow, definitely. So that could be one thing I paint today. The other thing I could be painting today is the new front bumper, and I'd be taking it from the signal light all the way down to this corner here. I'm going to improve the panel lines on it. Well, maybe I shouldn't because the noses were pretty smooth. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, the bumper should probably be just one single piece, and I should try and bury those panel lines as good as possible. So over here I have to sand away a bunch of that red because it'll show through too easily. I'm going to repaint this little bit here, definitely, probably that one. And I'm deciding that I may leave a lot of the hood as is. A few things aren't so bad that they can't stay and are really nice looking. However, other things I would paint fresh again, so I'd leave very few of the original panels. Like this one needs a painting desperately. That one, I love the tonality, but I want to get this gray back again. This one's alright, that one's alright. Well, no, that one's alright too. Redo the browns, probably redo the whites up there. There's one that has to stay. This is just absolutely gorgeous. That one's nice too. And of course the two autographs will stay where they are. But this one would go. Maybe that one. So there's painting today, and there's possible Ava's epoxy over on the torpedo tube. Going down here with the Avas, I would just simply build up ribs for the shape that I generally want, and then fill that in, get this all ready, and then sheathe it in styrene. I'm not quite there yet and won't be for the weekend, so I don't want to get too far ahead on that. Everything yesterday got nice and sanded with 220, and then I wound up using 150 on the other side. But the 220 did a nice job of lightening everything up here, and at the very least taking all the gloss away. There's still a lot of interesting sub-features buried with all the layers of paint going on, which I like. This is going to go white with yellow handles. A few panel corners are loose, but I haven't notated which ones they are. Getting this white is definitely an important thing, and at least getting the yellow on the back here, so maybe I'll concentrate on those two things today. Let's see how it goes. So I don't get to show you what happened as it happened, but you do get to see the results. Turns out I ran out of memory on this camera here. So I had just enough yellow to do the back. I couldn't do the front at all. So as a consequence, I couldn't get any upspray. So when I go to edit this video, that's when I'll really see how good or bad this really looks. but there is more to do. So at this point, I need to sand down the incorrect angles of the red, repaint that white. I've got a couple different tones that are possible I can use. We'll see what I go with. I don't really have any good whites though. There's a lot of grays and off grays. So yeah, and then it's sanding all this down. I suppose the paint will happen next though, because it needs to be sanded simultaneously. Or the overall sanding to weather it down, I should say. Then over here I got those two panels to do. And then this all went pretty well and used up just about a full can. This is the end of it right here. However, sanding this down will reveal two other layers. I like that gray there, I think. Then up here on the hood, because I couldn't do the front bumper, I went for that there, this, and that. So I may do one more white on here. Like I said, I don't have the really good whites that I want. Maybe there's a gray I can throw down, and I'll mask for that. So the nose, yet again, stays the same for a while more. Ever since sanding this stuff down, it's really helped it unify the look of it, I think. And once it gets weathered, if I can do that before the weekend, I definitely will. That's probably about the most I want anything to be aged. Looks like I gotta sand a little red out of there though. So yeah, overall I think this is as old as I want it to look. This was definitely too old looking. Much too much wear over too many surfaces. By minimizing the wear, and I'll probably do a little more on the yellow because it's really deep with yellow there. I don't want to do too much more red. That's probably just about as good enough as I want. Though it looks like I do have to do a silver touch up there. I may get around to putting another layer of Avas on there just to help dress it up. We'll see about that. Because really it's more about filling all. Because really at this point it's more about filling all of that down, and then maybe I could sand it down tomorrow, I guess. So yeah, maybe I can build up something good tonight. Or today rather, because it's only 9 in the morning. So once those stripes get fixed, that'll definitely be nice. I do happen to like this blue, and I do have more of it at home. It would be a different contrast to the robin's egg that's on the hood there. There is no other blue on the car at all, and it definitely goes nice with the yellow and the white. However, it's not accurate. And then again, however, as I'm getting rid of this anyway, I'm just going to go with a gray for it. It needs to be more engine compartment-like. Once I start building the wings out of the engines come first, then these stripes move there, and this whole back gets refitted as an engine kind of situation. Let's see what I get done today. I've just about run out of masking tape, so this is about all the painting I'm going to get done today. Little overspray here and there. You can see I actually ran out of tape before I actually really needed to, unfortunately. So 3 different tones, 4 different tones. 2 here. Those are almost too similar for me, I guess. And a couple light gray spots on the hood, along with 1 white.